Greetings to the mendem. Yo. Oh wait, matter of fact, boys. Gosh, dropped my laptop. Okay. Hold on. Boys, lads, ladies and gents. If I could quickly get everyone's attention here. Hold on. Bear with me now. Almost there. Bear with me now. Literally we're so close. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's Brandon here. Look, I apologize. This video is like over a week delayed now. There's no excuse. I should have got on this a little quicker. Yeah, just busy school student. That was an excuse. Okay, let's take a moment, y'all. We hit 10 subscribers. Whoa.
I put this shit right here on my dog. I swear to God that I never would fall. I remember back when this bitch wouldn't call. I remember back when this bitch used to stall. This girl is shark in the water like Jaws. I am that nigga that bowed them all. Stand on my money, the young nigga tall. I'm in the cut like some motherfucking god. I put this shit right here on my dog. I swear to God that I never would fall. I remember back when this bitch wouldn't call. I remember back when this bitch used to stall. This girl is shark in the water like Jaws. I am that nigga that bowed them all. Stand on my money, the young nigga tall. I'm in the cut like some motherfucking god.
Whoa, niggas hit 10 subscribers. Damn. Shout out to all 10 plus of y'all. I think it's like 12. I mean, I know all of y'all probably personally, I think. But if I don't, or if you're just a new viewer, welcome. You can join the family. Road to 15 subscribers. 20, whatever the milestones are. We're here to celebrate them all. I'm grateful for everybody that's tuning in. Anyway, so let me give y'all this little intro to this video y'all about to watch. So basically, long story short, a couple weeks ago, my homie Ev, he called me up on a whim on a Saturday night or Friday night, something like that. Saturday night, and he was like, yo, there's this event that's going on in New York. It's a ticket we gotta buy, and it's a great networking opportunity. I want to see if we can get an interview with some really cool people that are gonna be at this event, and really just network, see what we can get. And that's essentially what we did. He called me up, and like within the hour, I was just like, screw it, let's send it. I bought the ticket, and then he came to pick me up at 4 a.m. Left out the DMV, traveled up to New York, and we spent a day out there. It was like not even a full day, but basically just a day trip. I haven't been in New York but one time back in 2019, so it's been some years, and I spent literally just a day there. All we did was like touristy stuff. We just went to 9/11 Memorial, World Trade Center, Wax Museum, Radio City Music Hall, etc. Just a couple stores and stuff in Manhattan, but I didn't really go into the other boroughs, so I didn't see a lot. So this time I definitely got to, and I was young at the time. Now I'm older, I'm grown, so got to explore it a little bit more in depth. So you'll see that me and Ev are overly excited just about being there, because it's a big city. We went, we had a really good time. We met a lot of cool people. We got some interview questions, pretty much an interview segment that's going to be coming up with a really popular artist that a lot of people, I'm sure, love and know. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, it was a really, really great opportunity. It's basically this symposium hosted by Sophia Chang. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she's been doing it for the last 3 years. It's a mentorship program. It's run by completely women of color. Yeah, it's really just a great opportunity. This year they had this year they included men into the program, and so they allowed for mentors to come in and mentor for the men that were interested in the program as well. And everybody comes from all over. People are flying from all over the country to go to New York to have this event. And yeah, it was just a really empowering, really inspiring event, and it's pretty much all we did. We just went there, chilled in New York for the day, and then came back home. I'll let the video speak for itself at this point, but yeah, appreciate y'all watching, appreciate y'all staying patient, because it's been like 2 weeks since the last upload. So I'm gonna get y'all with another one very soon to make up for it. So stay down for that. We probably gonna be right back right here as normally scheduled with it. All right, y'all enjoy the video. Thanks for being here. Love.
Nobody can fuck with me, nobody. Yeah, you got a problem, let me know about it. Yeah, I'm in a house, I don't go on vacation, but I just spending this paper. Got a car cost on my chest, and I got money on the table. Don't let it say much to my plate. I like bitches with bad behavior. When I buy a house in the
Bruh, fuck, man.
Nah, actually.
Wow.
Made it out Brooklyn, man.
Saying we made it. We made it.
We out Brooklyn with
What
it,
time?
bro. Shit, what time is it? It's 8:59 now.
Niggas was up
9
at 4 in the
o'clock.
morning to come to the city. You know what I'm saying? Make shit happen.
Feel
And
me?
you know what niggas are doing? Making shit happen. Like,
Absolutely,
look at
bro.
the beautiful people of New York.
This nigga. This how you feeling? Nigga had to get the tunes out for him.
Show.
Nah,
Shit,
literally
man.
though.
Yo,
Where you trying to flick, brody?
I'm saying. I need some hard shit.
Bro, we got so many different places
I need
to.
some hard shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let's take a walk, man.
Come on.
Let's take a walk, man. Wow. Yo,
Nah,
how you
actually-
feeling? How you
Bro,
feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm excited, bro. Hold on. Get the fit for me real quick.
You know what I'm saying? I would have shat on niggas, but you know what I'm saying? I do that too often. So, you know what I'm saying? Today I'm just
calm.
decided to, you know what I'm saying, wipe my ass and give it to corporate. You know what I
Not
mean?
crazy.
So this is corporate, you know what I'm saying? You know, young nigga got on leather jacket, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got on some jeans, polo by the way, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
The size are too big, but you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't need to know that.
Already.
Feel me? Then nigga got the Timbs, you know what I'm saying? Cause we in New York and I'm just that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got a polo tee on, nothing crazy. And yeah, that's just how we stepping. It's not about the clothes, it's about the nigga that's rocking the clothes. And y'all see I'm that nigga, obviously. Yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
had to go double denim on them.
Oh shit.
But let me get y'all on.
Oh shit. Hold on. That's how you doing them?
Hey, just
On the ass? Uh-huh.
New York.
Yeah.
Feel the vibes, boy.
Yeah.
Get some cool little flicks. Have a good time. We're gonna get some work done, boy.
Yeah.
Getting content already, man.
Talk to him.
Let's keep it going. At the deli with it. Just had to order the chopped cheese. Niggas got the bev on them. This morning time. Had to go apple juice. Kept it calm. But yeah, bro. First time in the New York deli. Shit tough. Gonna review it in a second.
Nigga, come on.
I had to get the chopped cheese.
Oh my god.
Boy. We in the Burger King with it. W. Let's try it out.
That works.
No. I understand.
Absolutely.
You know, I've been making these at home, but mine tastes nothing like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Really gotta come to New York. Really get it like this.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is good. Alright. That's a clip.
Had to take some quick flicks. We at the Brooklyn Law School. Ooh. This little spot was real nice, so we had to get a couple right here. Rounding this thing, finna go this direction now. Just got add some flicks. Oh fuck, there was a step. Nice. These buildings are so nice, bro. Look how tall that one is. Crazy, it's a foggy day, but still gonna get it in though. House of Hoops, like, whoa, they got its own gym. Bruh, bro knows the spot. Look at this. In the Mustang, imagine what this shit. Oh my goodness. What, boy?
Whoa, imagine playing some
I'm
footy
saying,
right there.
bro, they're actually playing over there. That's tough.
Yo, that's really the city right there, though. Woo! That do it.
Look at them playing footy down there, bro. This is good runs. This literally reminds me of FIFA Street. Statue of Liberty in the background. Wow. Plus the whole skyline over here. Well, not the whole skyline, but some of it. Wow. That's just sick, bro.
So we might as well see it from up there too.
Oh, that view is crazy.
Slide over,
Nice,
slide over.
man.
We just gotta hold a pose. Hold a pose for like 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that should work. I was trying to do the clickbait like what? That's really New York, bro. Like, wow. Man. Alright, so we heading to the event now. Shoot, my fault. We heading to the event. About to go scoop out the scenery. Got a nice little walk in. And yeah, gotta go get ready to work, you know what I'm saying? Get a little networking experience in. We got a nice little interview on the way. Stay down. Y'all don't know who it is yet, but we it's a nice guest that we gonna have on the video today. So y'all stay tuned. But yeah, we're gonna just keep y'all throughout the rest of the day. It's gonna be a good one. At the event, waiting, having our little coffee, and yeah, just a quick little update. Not too many people in the room yet, so just staying down till we see all the big important people. Go. Anything to say to the camera?
Let's fucking do it.
Come on, man.
Getting started shortly. Thanks for the patience, everybody.
We got Joey Badass for the coffee and the cord. Got Mario for the...
All right, Miss Joey.
Chris Brown at his concert right now.
You're Chris Brown.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Nice. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take it away. 30
Okay.
seconds.
I only have 30 seconds, so we got to make this quick. But I know that
25 seconds.
we've introduced you as Joey Badass, but can we please have a hand for one of the greatest rappers of all time, Joey Badass? What are we doing?
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yo,
20 seconds.
let's do it. On the album 2000s, you delivered a track called Survivor's Guilt, right? And within that track, you talked about a lot of deep things in terms of the passing of Capital Steve's. My question for you is, how do you protect your peace in an industry that profits from your pain?
Okay, we're jumping right into it. How do I protect my peace in an industry that
Profits from pain.
profits from pain? First of all, that's a great question. What's your name?
Evan Johnson.
Evan Johnson. Make some noise for Evan Johnson.
Yeah.
How do I protect my peace? I say, first off, I do what I can to pour into myself on the daily, right? I think we live in a world where every day we're like kind of pulled externally to do all of these things outside of self and away from self. So I try to keep in mind of, pouring into, watering my own garden. Is how I like to say it. Like when I wake up, praying, affirmation, you know what I mean? And I think those things keep me in tune with spirit and self. And I think that's the best way, you know what I'm saying? Aside from that, just, always making that time for your personal things, family, peace of mind, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. And just doing these check-ins, you know what I'm saying, with your personal, and always kind of knowing where you at with you.
Thank you.
That's what I say. No problem. Who's not playing with that question?
No, that was very deep, and then we go to my question.
Let's go.
But we looked at a lot of titles here today, right? And the one that's on yours that really stood out is philanthropist. Why is that important to you, and why do you make it part of your identity?
To be real, you know, the title thing has always been weird to me, like growing up. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm a hip hop artist, I'm a rapper, right? But I've always felt weird about that title, even, because I've always felt that, like, I was just way more than that. I think titles is something that kind of, like, marginalizes you and puts you in a box. And I think we're so, like, every one of us, we're so multi-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? There's not one thing that we do. Like, there's duality to all of us. But philanthropy, I mean, I think for me, I just like to help people naturally. You know what I'm saying? I like to, being that I stand where I am today, I think that it's important that I try to create space for others who come from similar backgrounds like I do. You know, that's just always kind of been a purpose of mine. It's something that, like, I don't want to say I feel obligated to do, but something that I feel, like, called to do. You know, so, yeah, I say that's why it's important.
So, I find myself as a creative pushing both education and entertainment, which brings me to the question of how do you differentiate between the feedback of support, where, for example, I've heard folks say, oh, like, I'm proud of you, and then I'm thinking, well, I don't need you to be proud of me, I haven't, like, accomplished the mission I put for myself, versus differentiating that feedback of, oh, I don't really need that feedback and support because I know the mission, but then, of course, people, like, push you up and support you up, so kind of like that inner circle, how do you differentiate from this is good feedback, bad feedback?
Well, I think any feedback is good, right? There's this, and sorry for the timing of me using one of this man's quote, but there's this Kanye West quote that I always loved, and it was like, it goes something like, I'd be worried if they said nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think feedback is an indication that you're doing something. And I think as long as people have something to say about what you're doing, then that's a testament to the fact that you are putting into action. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't get caught up on feedback. You know what I mean? Take it for what it is. Sometimes it's constructive criticism. Me, I'm somebody who, I like criticism. Constructive criticism. You know what I mean? I like when people kind of tell me their thoughts on, like, you know, what they think could be better. I mean, I might disagree with you, but I still like the insight. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, you know, so it depends on what you need moment to moment. But just as a general, I say feedback is a good thing because you're doing something.
Yeah.
Somebody got something to say about it.
Appreciate that.
No doubt.
I really admire your authenticity, and I was actually working at SOBs for your 10-year anniversary of 1999.
Oh, dope.
And so my question is, as somebody that's been in the game for a while, how do you balance catering?
You old?
Huh? No, I'm not trying to say you're old, but like you've been in the game for a while. How do you balance catering to an ever-changing industry while also maintaining your own self-constitution?
I think you just said it right there, right? Just staying true to myself. Like, the world around you is going to change. And, you know, you're going to change as well. You're going to grow. And you got to be privy to what those changes are from moment to moment, right? Mm-hmm. Just because something aligns for you today on Monday don't mean that's how you're going to feel on Friday, right? Like, it happens to me all the time when I create music. I'll make a song in January, and then it's like, it's time to put it out in March. I'm like, I don't even feel that way no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep listening to that inner spirit, that inner being inside of you that's connected to source, and like, what does that spirit want you to do? You know what I mean? Keep listening to that, keep following that, and if you do that, like, you're always gonna be where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start seeing the angel numbers, everything gonna be in synchronicity. As soon as you start talking about somebody, then they just show up around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. Just keep following that spirit. Like, we all got some level of intuition, and a lot of us just be trying to tune it out. But you gotta tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Do you ever, I guess this is more about the past to now, from pro era, East Coast to now. Do you ever get pushback from family members or friends about being a solo artist, and how do you handle the pushback? Because sometimes I get that.
Oh yeah, I get pushback all the time, but you know how I handle it? By knowing that I did my best for everyone around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave my 100% to those people around me. And it's just like, look, none of us is perfect, right? And we all gonna do things differently in, you know, a said position, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your sign?
Cancer.
You gonna do things like a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do things like an Aquarius, and it just is what it is. But you gotta just do it to the best of your ability, and that's it. So, yeah, I mean, despite the pushback, I know I gave it my all. I know that I did things that a lot of people wouldn't do if the shoes was on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? I showed up in a way that I know a lot of people wouldn't have showed up for me. So it's just like, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta keep pushing forward, and you know, most importantly, I gotta take care of myself. So, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
First off, Team Aquarius all day. Okay.
I saw you was like, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what day is your birthday?
120.
Okay. You know,
You
January
February.
ones are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
My name is Omi Bell. I am the CEO of Black Girl Ventures. I'm a holistic wellness practitioner and a Sirius XM host.
Nice.
Alright.
A lot of gold, by the way.
Thank you.
The jewelry.
So my question is, what is a question that you wished people asked you, or a topic you wish people asked you about more that you don't really get to expound on as much as you would like to, or areas that you would like to tell people more about but you don't get those questions often? Because you real woo-woo, and I like that. So you real woo-woo, like yeah, all the spiritual things, you know, like I'm here for it.
I am a little woo-woo, you know. Damn, you know, I think people ask me all the questions that I want to answer. Like, it's funny because I do this thing, right, where I just be at home, right, and I be doing something random, like cleaning or something, and then out of nowhere I would just jump into an interview. Like, I'll ask myself a question in my head, and I'll just be like, yeah, I mean, I think, like, and I'll just be answering a question that nobody asked me, right?
Ooh, top 2 of those then. What's the top 2?
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember, because it happens so randomly, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not anything that's off the top of my head right now, but usually it just be things that, when things are going on circumstantial, I'll be like, okay, so when they ask me about this is how I'm going to answer it, you know what I'm saying? And I think usually I get asked that question at some point, you know what I mean? So I don't think there's like, yo, I wish people asked me about aliens, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, no, I'm not saying that. I don't want people to ask me about aliens.
Okay.
I'm not trying to have that conversation. But yeah, I'm saying, like, I don't think that I have that, or at least I haven't, like, consciously stored those questions to the side, you know what I'm saying? So maybe next time our paths cross, I'll have that for you.
Because you predicted that our paths gonna cross again.
Maybe.
I love that. Look, it's a psychic in you.
Yeah,
I see.
sure.
Thank you.
You feel familiar, so, you know.
Yeah, I think so. That's all you said.
Alright, beautiful. So this will be our last question.
My question to you comes from the word you used earlier to describe yourself, multidimensional. I really appreciated that. So
It's a little woo-woo.
I'm a little woo too. I think we all are. Yeah, it's a word I use to describe myself often. I think all of us can use that word. But in today's era where our attention can be spread in so many different ways, I'm curious how you stay clear on your vision and focus on your multiple visions.
Listen, it is a learning experience, journey, you know what I mean? Like, I think every year I'm trying to figure out how to stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Because the reality is, inspiration comes from all different directions. New ideas come every day or every week. And it's a balancing act, this life, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, on Monday you could be like, yo, this is what I gotta do. And then Friday, you get hit with some like, you know what, but maybe I should do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think the way that like I ultimately choose is I try to like weigh out pros and cons, or like, you know, what's the most important, or even a great way to simplify it is this for God or is this for the world? And I think that like answers the question like 100% of the time, because what you gonna go for? You gonna go for what's for God, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be the purposeful thing. You know, we could spend our time doing a lot of things that are just like mundane and like for the ego and like for our peers, but it's like at the end of the day, what's for God is gonna really give you that spiritual progress, that sense of like I did something that I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I could that feeling that you poured something out, because essentially, and I'm gonna speak from an artist's perspective, but it's like as an artist, like I want to die empty. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to die knowing that I did my big one. Like I gave it. You know what I'm saying? Like I let it go. So, and I feel like the best way to follow that is by going with spirit.
Thank you so much.
New entry, we tapping in, man. It's break time. Mariana, meeting up with us. MST, look who. Whoa, 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 whoa. Quick little introduction.
Chill, no one say his
Mariana's here. Anything to say to the camera? Exactly. So we had a great little event. We did some networking, listened to some really cool people talk, and they gave us some great life advice. Basically, you're either the baddest bitch or what's the other one? The baddest motherfucker, the coolest nigga out there. You know what I'm saying? You that. And you could just literally do whatever you want and fuck everybody else. I mean, I feel like I say this and it's getting redundant. But
And the answer is within.
it's always within. You know it. You can just find it yourself. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of cool people in here. Really just had a nice meeting with Joey Badass, Just Blaze, the Eats is not eating. Yeah. Mariana here won a Carol's Daughter basket, a little $150 worth of products. Love that. Very lucky raffle winner. Feeling lucky today, so we probably should roll the dice on something. Like take a chance. But yeah, we up NYU right now. Oh, there's also an actor here that's pretty famous.
There's actually a lot of celebrities here.
Yeah, a lot of celebs, and we're tapped in. So the network is expanding, and we're going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll tap in when we're out and about somewhere else. All right.
Let's go to L Train.
L Train.
L Train.
Because that's the spot.
Yes.
Oh, here go Ev. He's coming back now. Let's see what Ev got to say.
He's just walking around with his Carol's Daughter.
Oh, and there he goes. He's determined to find somebody to interview. That's all right. We're gonna let him do his thing. We'll be back next time there's something interesting. Okay. Cleared up, man. It's a beautiful day.
Nah, we're outside.
Event's over though. About to head back home.
Yeah, I'm about to head back out to the park.
Just, you know, streets of New York, bro. Pretty dope. Yeah, but that's gonna do it. About to get up out of here, head back home. But that was a little quick, you know what I'm saying, day trip to New York. I say it's a pretty successful day. I think it's just dope that I'm standing here right now and I'm like, I have New York behind me to film. So, shit, I'm grateful. Got to see a lot of new things today. Saw some familiar faces. Got to hear some great stories, learn some cool lessons, and just be around some great energy. So, yeah. That'll do it. Just more greatness to see, bro. Look at this. Wow.
Wow, I feel a lot better.
Open your eyes. He showing flaws, then you looking past him. When he crosses, you gon' be surprised. Niggas start acting surprised. You know I'm doing the love with lies. It be the envy disguise. I know these niggas act like they be riding. Holding that hate inside. I couldn't even focus when my nigga died. You see the pain in my eyes. I keep it real, I ain't gotta try. These niggas living a lie.